Why do they always say that the coolest things are for kids? This is definitely cool for grown-ups too, and some of the other criteria that I wanted for it, other than being a cool iPad case, was that it would, yes, protect it when my child was using it, or when my nephew or niece is using it, something like that, but I also wanted it to be distinct and easy to spot, and I wanted it to have a kickstand so I could do video conferencing. So let's get it open and see what's included in this case right here. Comes with a diagrammed installation guide as well as an opening tool right here. And you can see that it already comes put together, so we're going to have to take it apart so that we can put our iPad in it. You see that this opener can be used to open up the kickstand. Of course, you don't have to use it, you can just use your fingers. So to get this apart, first we remove the outer silica gel. Now you can use this tool to separate out the brackets that are connecting the two shell pieces together. But I don't think you need that either. You could easily just pop it out with your fingers like this. Now you'll want to arrange this so that the Apple Pen slot will be on the right of the device and that this opening up here will coincide with the camera. So we start by placing the device into the back of the shell like this. We take the top half of the shell and we place it on, connecting those top brackets back into place. You'll hear them click. Overall, it already feels really strong. This plastic feels tough. I know that's going to protect it from drops right there. Let's add on this silicone shell and feel how it feels. And to do that, you just slide it in and then wrap it back around. As you see here, the screen still works really well, and I still have access to the top buttons up here. Let's see if it still accepts my Touch ID. It sure does. And you still have an audible click coming from the volume buttons as well. And you can see there's still easy access to the port at the bottom, and the speakers have openings. The kickstand opens easily enough, and it locks into place. When it does that, you can set it upright, or you can set it landscape. And it's really easy to disengage the leg as well. Now I recommend you first put on a screen protector. I did myself, but you can see this does have some raised edges to it, and that will help protect the screen in case of a drop or fall. And since the outer is all silicone and plastic, it's going to be really easy to clean by just wiping it off with a damp rag. So what happens if the kids get their hands on it? Well, the older kids are easily going to take it apart, but young kids are probably going to have difficulty with this inner shell, thankfully. So even if they get this outer shell out and they're messing with it, it'll still be protected by that piece that will be much harder for them to take apart. And also, if it ever gets dropped, I can tell that this outer shell and this inner shell working together is nice and strong. I really like it. This is going to really keep it safe. I'm glad that I got this one right here, even though it was supposedly made for kids. So this is obviously cool for children, but it's also good for adults who want a shockproof case for their iPad that also comes with a really nice kickstand. And honestly, it's a great case. I'm really glad that I got it. And if there's any negative to it at all, the little case right here that it has for the Apple Pencil might be a little bit superfluous if you don't have one yourself like me, but it is future-proofed. You know, maybe I'll want to get one in the future.